Hopefully. I don't actually remember if you do or not. But it would be nice. Okay. Kelly?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Unread messages?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
From whom? I've logged and begun decryption of the data. Oh, right, okay. Nice. Preliminary searches show that the information pertains to illicit operations. Ooh. It will take me a year or more to completely decrypt this information. That could still be useful, Edie. It could still be useful. Okay, so let's have a quick look and see if that reset any other conversations. Should be able to just talk to Mordin to find out. Hey, Mordin.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually.
Oh,
got
hey,
call from
he actually does.
Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to
Good job,
lie
him.
about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Now you might be thinking to yourself, wait, 16? Good God. But Salarians only actually live to about 40, if I remember right.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Salarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
Still fairly impressive. The
Are you calling
timing
him because you're
seems
worried we
odd.
won't make it back?
No, aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For
Not
this
so good
fight,
one.
Want
Not.
personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
It's good that Mordin can, find a sense of normality in everything. So do they know what you actually do, like STG
Does anyone
and
in your
stuff?
family know about what you really did for the government?
No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence. Drama. Other secrets,
Yay,
more
drama.
serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why
Really?
wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian
Thanks.
faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Makes sense. Well, I'm glad you had time to talk to
I'm
your
glad
family.
you got to talk to family before we finished.
Hey!
And I'm glad we talked too, Mordin.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Mordin Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mordin. I do like Mordin. Mordin is amazing. He's brilliant. He's a little bit weird, but he's brilliant. Alright, so let's have a look. Is there anything good in here? Nope, because I don't use SMGs. Wasn't there some other data, things we could upgrade? No. Thought there was, but apparently we did it all last episode. Hooray! I like it when I think ahead of things. So, Mordin had a new conversation. That probably means that other people have new conversations too. Except Miranda. I don't think she has any new ones. Because of the locking in of the romance. Hey, Kasumi.
There you are.
There I am.
Sony's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before.
She's not on the ship.
My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation.
Oh, you're just making general
It
conversation.
must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told
Well,
me she
I'd imagine
really
so.
appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I'm sure you will. I don't know, I like Mass Effect 3 Kasumi better. Because she doesn't feel like she's just been kind of put in. Hey, Thane.
Do you need something?
I need Paragon points. Can you provide
Have
some?
a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never
That's true.
explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Yeah, but you know, that's your stuff. If you want to talk.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience.
See,
I kept my
some
wife
humans
clear
are cool.
of her own life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That
Not so
memory
much.
I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
That's an interesting courtship.
So how did she
Explain.
go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
Well, that's sweet. Your reaction? What's that
I
prompt
guess she
for?
impressed you.
Ah,
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought
That's
she
the
was
point.
the goddess Arashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
I thought we already knew what happened to her.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
Oh, right.
I let
We
myself become
didn't
complacent.
know how.
I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who
came
did?
for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was.
Of course they
But
did.
they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Makes sense.
You
Continue.
told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
Revenge is a, powerful motivator. But you obviously regret it.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
That
I made
too.
the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Hey, we're buddies.
Same. The worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a
Camaraderie
work in progress.
helps. It's a good work in progress. There you go. Plus 6 Paragon points. See? You're helping me as well. Okay. I don't know if Samara has anything new to say. She might. Hello.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Okay. Tell me about
I'm
Justicar.
interested in hearing more about Asari Jedi.
Probably doesn't give any Paragon points, but oh well. We can always stop the conversation if nothing interesting happens. Explain to me what it is you do, Jedi Knight.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari
more civilized
grew up
time?
watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
Interesting. Why are there so few?
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of
Makes
constant
sense.
danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Sounds lonely. more than terrible.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
That's true. So, your code, what about that?
The Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every
Good God.
situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
5,000? I'm assuming sutras are like rules. Is there any leniency in this whole thing?
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Have you considered that perhaps punishing the wicked and protecting the innocent doesn't always mean killing the wicked? Anyway, conflicting
The Asari I've
opinions.
spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
I don't think they've ever brought it
You will
up.
see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Actually, isn't the only person who's ever brought it up that we've spoken to, as far as I remember, the detective? Pretty sure Justicars weren't a thing before this. Well, maybe they were. Well, how do you see them being one of
What
them?
role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
That's actually a fairly good comparison. Well played, BioWare, well played. Wait, what? Romance and the code? Okay, we have to pick that option at some point, but killing?
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. But without remorse?
Make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Doesn't mean it's not casual. So, romance and the code, that's an interesting choice.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
And why
It does
do you
not.
pick that question,
However, I would
Shepard?
never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
Ah.
You
Really?
could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
Wait, am I hitting on
am
her?
1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But
I
your
hope not.
curiosity is quite welcome.
That's a little creepy. Just a little. So, humans,
You know about
what do you know
knights
about
errant
us?
and samurai?
When I knew I must leave
Actually,
the
how
Solar
do you
Space
know that?
Station, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Wait, hang on. She's old enough to have actually lived during the time of knights errant and samurai. Wonder if she means she actually met one. Or met them. Or saw them, at any rate. Probably not actually meet. And thoughts about
What
us
did
as
your
a
studies
species?
tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3
Even
humans
Asari.
are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
We will become mighty and do great things. Okay, well, you have fun in Justicar Meditation Land.
I should go.
My catchphrase.
I'm glad we spoke.
Thanks. But you didn't give me any Paragon points, which kind of depresses me. It does. It really does. Maybe Garrus will give me some. And just before... Go check with Miranda, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't have any more conversation
Commander.
options.
What can I do for you?
You have
How
a
you
minute,
doing?
Miranda?
Always. But I haven't assuming you're still glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
They're quiet now, but... I know. We have to progress the plot before we can do that. Okay. Check in with Garrus, see if he has anything new to say, and then I guess we'll go say hi to Tali. Hey, Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Yeah, if you're not
You got a minute?
calibrating.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Really?
See you later, Garrus.
You're still
I'll be
calibrating?
here if you need me.
Garrus and his calibrations. He's a dedicated fellow. He is. You made weird soup. I don't trust you. Alright, well, we'll quickly go talk to Tali. I can't be bothered talking to Grunt, because Grunt doesn't really tend to have anything interesting to say, as far as I recall. Jack won't talk to us because we haven't gone to Pragia yet.
Reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it.
Good job.
Talk dirty.
Okay, that's creepy. Hey, Tali.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time
How you doing?
to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Are you terribly sick?
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away
Yes,
in a
but you
day
said
or
you were
two.
ill.
Don't worry. It won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
That, doesn't sound so great. Hang on, wait, so is that natural?
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Well, presumably.
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
That's an interesting theory. But what about other planets? Surely you colonized.
The Quarians colonized other worlds.
Yeah, you
They
did.
couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Sounds fun. So, are you actually okay?
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Alarai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected
Wouldn't there be a hole
properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
This is true. I mean, I check my seals all the time.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't
So
stop
if you
an
lost an
infection
arm-
that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Oh, so not quite what I thought.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
She gets sick, Shepard.
Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox?
Presley had chickenpox?
But I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence.
I don't remember that bit of
Where
Mass
it
Effect
hits
1.
me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Yeah. Sounds
I
difficult.
don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
Yeah, that
We're
was
in
really
our suits
sensitive.
even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Yeah, kind of. But we locked our romance in with Miranda already.
I appreciate the thought, Tali, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
Wait, hang on. Did I just...
No, well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that.
I'm not sure what I just did there. I'm gonna go talk to Miranda
that
again.
Tradition also signifies a willingness for intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Okay, I think we're good. Are you making a pass?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tali.
What could I possibly be suggesting?
Well,
I mean, a
don't
young
know.
woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
Yeah. Let's let her down gently. She's nice.
This mission will be risky enough. I can't jeopardize your health for that. No matter how much I'd like to.
But you'd like to? Good to know. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Yeah, sure. You betcha. Thanks for the Paragon points. You have fun now. Miranda! I don't know. I don't mind Tali, but I think this time we won't have a romance with her. I've done it before. It's an interesting plotline, but it's really kind of meh when you get to Mass Effect 3, because BioWare kind of skimped out on the Tali romance. So, sad as it is to say...
Oh,
yes, we can.
Assuming you're still
glad
to hear
just,
it.
Making sure that we're still locked in.
Things are quiet.
Okay, cool. See ya. Have fun. Yeah, it's not a bad storyline, but Mass Effect 3 kinda... Sure, most of you know what Mass Effect 3 had when, when you and Tali had a moment, assuming she survives. It's very lackluster. So, we went to Armada. I don't think there's any more missions in this area. I could be wrong. I don't think so, I don't remember any anyway. I might look up a list to see what there is to grab. I think we'll go off and do one more if we can. Where's a place we haven't explored at all? Valhalla Threshold, the Shrike Abyssal, the Hourglass Nebula. I think we've actually done everything in the Hourglass Nebula, if I remember correctly. Titan Nebula. Crescent Nebula doesn't count, we'll go there later. Ismar Frontier, the Minus Wasteland. The Eagle Nebula. Where's one that we haven't actually touched? Calston Rift, the Shadow Sea. Nebian Expanse, which we'll leave for later. Hades Nexus. The Far Rim. Pylos Nebula. I could have sworn there was another one around. Well... Hang on, haven't we been to the Pylos Nebula already? So those 4 we've checked out fully. 4? Yes? Oh no, the Hourglass Nebula still has one more place we haven't been. I think. I don't know. We'll get it to completion and then we'll just work our way around, I guess. Oh, it's this place. Does that count? Boom.
Probe launched.
Hey look, probe away. Stuff. That it? Yeah, that was it. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll work our way around the galaxy like this and just knock out everything around here. So the Eagle Nebula, Minus Wasteland. Don't think there's anything else in the Eagle Nebula. I could be wrong. I think I will just go look it up after I finish this session. So let's go explore the Minus Wasteland. I'm pretty sure that's a smaller one if I remember my Mass Effect. Yeah, it is. It's only 2 systems. Perfect. Let's have a look around stuff. Piatus. Oh, hello. You have minerals. You do. Give me all of your minerals. I don't know. I just want to knock out the side quests because unlike Mass Effect 1, most of them are very, very small and not all that tedious. We found something?
Unregistered user or record damaged.
Okay. That sounds interesting. What did we find? Potential alien signatures from within the mining facility. Let's get it. I think we might have done all of the chain quests. I think we've just got singletons left now. I don't think we actually have all that many of them left either. I'll have to go back through the videos and have a look to see what we've done already. Take Garrus along. Miranda and Garrus. Good team. You're all good. Yes. But I do want to knock out all the side quests, because they're quite easy to do in this one. There's not a bajillion of them like there was in Mass Effect 1. Oh. I think we just saw a husk. Container. Got some money. Money's always good. I think we just saw a husk. Let's go find out. Yeah, we did. Are you coming towards us, or? Oh, now you are.
Felt that one.
And this is why I love me. My. Oh, did you get it? No, you didn't. Not mine. I got it. This is why I love my machine gun. Give me the stuff. There's a data pad around here somewhere that we didn't read. Oh, it's over there. Gimme. If you're reading this, get the hell out of this place now. Well, unfortunately, we can't do that because we already entered it. So we kind of have to finish the little side quest. Hello. Now grab that. Hey. Boom. Abomination. Those sound bad. I am concerned. Oh god, I do remember this one. This can be very, very bad. Hello. Depending on how well you can do. It's like a zombie horde, basically. And you have to fight it off. Except it's not quite as easy as that, obviously. As much as we'd like it to be. Give me that. You guys can hold off the horde for a second, can't you? Think of it as sort of a Left 4 Dead level. And you're coming close to what it's like, if I remember correctly. I think I do. What do you have in you? Just money.
Affirmative. Understood.
Garrus, did you get too far ahead? Have you released the horde? Did you alert them? Where the hell are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, great. Hello. Don't hit those explosives. I think we're gonna need it. Great, now we're on fire. Thanks, Abomination.
You bet.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, there is a device that we need to shut down. Alien machine discovered. Smithson's men dug out some kind of alien machine today. Called up some of my contacts and found out there's a market for this kind of thing. Okay. Strange glow. Cooper and Jorgensen noticed something weird. Something's different. Cooper, Jorgensen, and those other people who've been near don't feel so hot. Of course they don't. So I think if I remember correctly, we need to go up this way.
Shepard,
Please
I
be.
detect a powerful alien signature deep within the mines. It appears the device is the source of the husks. It is likely that destroying it would stop them.
Thanks. Can they get up here? Sort of. No, they definitely can. So now, we need to find our way through them. Joy.
Understood. On your six.
Alright, come on, guys.
Enemy down.
run out of ammunition. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. You know, bad stuff. Locker, we'll worry about it in a second. Bomb. Wait, can I just shoot these things?
Be right there.
Okay, I think that worked. Oh, do we just have to run now? That was a lot less. Oh. That was actually a lot less painful than I remember. Anyway, that went well. So I think what I'll do is, once it loads us back onto the ship, I will stop the recording, and when I've gone back through all the videos, well, most of the videos at any rate, and figured out what missions we haven't done, we'll go trolling for the rest of them to see if we can't get enough Paragon points to avoid the confrontation later. So just check our emails. I don't think we have anything new. No new messages. Hooray. And next time, with me and Commander Shepard, we will save the galaxy one side quest at a time, because we are side questing across the universe, always going forward, because we still haven't found reverse.